I decided to use Nintendo's stock power and reset button, and it also has a power light here, and I've wired it up in series with the battery in there, so when you push the button the power of the Nintendo comes on and the light comes on. The reset button is hooked up to two of the GPIO pins on the Raspberry Pi, and there's a small program added to my RetroPie that when it detects the reset button being pressed, it triggers the reboot sequence on the Raspberry Pi. Now I've hooked this up for now, temporary, with my LCD screen, just to see how it works. Oh, I need to plug in the screen. The screen will eventually also be powered by the battery, but currently I have it powered. No signal. Let's reboot. For now I have it powered through the wall socket. There it goes. It didn't detect the screen because the power wasn't on it before I turned on the Raspberry Pi. So now all I have to do is put these components in the case and solder up the power. The Raspberry Pi is all wired up for power. I should tell you, you should be careful when soldering to the Raspberry Pi. When I soldered these two cables on here, a drop of solder fell onto the Pi right there, bridging those two contacts, and it made it so the Pi would not turn on. And it wasn't until I chipped off that solder that I was able to get it working again. Luckily, it didn't cause any permanent damage. Now, I need a way to plug into my controllers. I don't want to have to feed my controller cables all the way back here, so I need to extend them up here. And I'm going to use some of these. Now, the controller ports are a different size on the Nintendo. I don't want that just sitting up there. So I 3D printed these, and this piece will just snap right in, just like so, and this snaps right into this, just like so. But first I need to solder these to the cord and to the Pi, and what I'm going to use to solder it is telephone line cord. It contains 4 wires each. Each one of these USB ports has 4 wires, so I'll cut 4 lengths of it and solder to each one. Controller ports set. Once I paint those, this is going to look like it's it came stock like that. Of course, anyone who's ever seen an original Nintendo knows that it didn't come with ports. Well, that's all the time I have to work on it for now. I think next thing I'm going to work on is the HDMI output. I want to make it so that I can output from this Nintendo system to a television, as well as play it on its own. Just, just like a regular laptop does. Most laptops have an HDMI out. You can hook it up to your TV or some other monitor, a larger monitor, so everyone can see better. Or some kind of projector thing. And so what I'm going to do is take an HDMI extender, chop it, cut a hole in the back to fit the extender portion, and splice in another short HDMI cable for the monitor. So that's next time. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, click the like button, leave me a comment or two, tell me that you hate my video, I don't care. Whatever you want. Have a nice day.